A long time ago, God's people, the Israelites, lived in Egypt. First, life was good. But then a new Pharaoh came to power. He saw that the Israelites had grown very many in number, and he became afraid.
They are too many. If war comes, they might join our enemies. We must make them work for us.
So Pharaoh made the Israelites do heavy work, building great cities. But even in their troubles, God watched over his people. Pharaoh gave a cruel command.
Every baby boy born to the Israelites must be thrown into the Nile River.
But God had a plan. One mother hid her baby for 3 months. When she could hide him no longer, she put him in a basket and set it among the reeds of the Nile. His sister, Miriam, watched from a distance. Soon, Pharaoh's daughter came to bathe in the river. She saw the basket, opened it and found the baby crying. She felt sorry for him and said,
"Oh, a baby. He is crying. I will raise him as my own. I will call him Moses."
Miriam ran to Pharaoh's daughter and asked,
"Shall I find someone to care for the baby for you?"
She agreed, and Miriam brought the baby's own mother. The baby's mother cared for him until he grew older, and then he went to live with Pharaoh's daughter. She named him Moses, which means drawn out of the water. Moses grew up in Pharaoh's palace, but he knew he was an Israelite. One day he saw an Egyptian beating an Israelite slave. Moses became angry and killed the Egyptian. When Pharaoh heard, he wanted to kill Moses, so Moses ran away to the land of Midian. In Midian, Moses became a shepherd. He married a woman named Zipporah and lived there for many years. One day, while Moses tended his sheep, he saw a bush that was on fire, but it did not burn up.
"This bush is burning, but it is not burning away."
Moses, take off your sandals. You are standing on holy ground. I have seen the suffering of my people. Go to Pharaoh and tell him to let my people go.
"But Lord, I am not a strong speaker. What if Pharaoh will not listen?"
I will be with you. Take your staff, I will help you show my power.
So Moses and his brother Aaron went to Pharaoh's palace and stood before the king.
"Pharaoh, the Lord, the God of Israel, says, 'Let my people go.'"
Who is this God that I must obey? I will not let Israel go.
To show God's power, Moses threw down his staff. It became a snake. The magicians also threw down their staffs and theirs became snakes. But Moses' snake swallowed theirs. After more signs and wonders, Pharaoh finally said the Israelites could go. Moses led them out of Egypt. Families gathered their things, and they began their journey toward the desert. God guided them with a tall pillar of cloud in the daytime and a glowing pillar of fire at night to light the way.
Look! The fire shows the path.
Keep walking together, God is with us.
Israelites reached the edge of the Red Sea. They saw Pharaoh's army coming after them. They felt afraid and trapped between the sea and the soldiers.
"Oh no! What will we do?"
"Do not be afraid. Stand firm and watch the Lord save you."
Moses raised his staff toward the water. A strong wind began to blow, and the sea parted. Tall walls of water stood on both sides, leaving dry ground in the middle. When Pharaoh's soldiers tried to follow, the waters returned over the path, and Pharaoh's army could not continue. The people were safe on the other side, and they rejoiced. After the sea, the Israelites traveled deeper into the desert. They walked as a large family, parents, children, elders, and animals, trusting God to lead them. They came to a mountain called Sinai, where God asked Moses to come up to speak with him. Moses climbed the mountain and stayed there with God. The mountain was filled with cloud and light.
Tell my people these special words. These are instructions to help them live kindly and safely with each other. I will give you 10 rules to share.
God gave Moses 2 stone tablets with the 10 commandments written on them, rules about loving God and loving people.
"I will bring God's words to the people."
Moses came down the mountain holding the glowing tablets, and the people listened with awe. With God's instructions in their hearts, Moses continued to lead the people as they journeyed toward the land God had promised.
We will teach our children to love God and help one another.
God kept guiding them every step of the way. Moses led the Israelites through the wilderness for many years. Sometimes the people complained, but God always provided, sending manna, bread from heaven, and water from rocks. Though Moses made mistakes and did not enter the promised land himself, he faithfully led God's people and showed them to trust and obey the Lord. Moses showed that when we trust God, He helps us through hard times. God kept His promise to guide and care for His people, and He will care for us too.